Okay, welcome guys. Today is Tuesday, it's June 10th, and we are here for our yoga class. So let's take the last 45 minutes plus time together to set the tone for the day, to just become in contact with our breath and our movement and allow that to carry throughout the day to help us relieve any stress that we hold in the body and the mind. First thing we'll do is start with some relaxation. So let's go ahead and get nice and comfortable on our mat. Let your arms rest at your sides with your palms open face to the sky. And then just close your eyes and let your mind focus on breathing deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. And then exhaling out through the nose. We want to feel that same area of our body is contracted and empty. While we're breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, become aware of your face and relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Breathe away any tension that you're holding in your neck. And let's guide our breath to our arms and start at your shoulders, breathing out through your fingertips. Bring our breath and awareness to our legs. And we're going to breathe from our hips down to our toes. And then we're going to guide our breath into our spine. And let's breathe from the top of our head all the way out through our tailbone. And feel your breath make its way down the spine, weaving itself in between each segment of your spine. So essentially, we want to create a nice blank slate. Now let's inhale both arms to the sky and exhale behind us. Reach out through your fingers. Press out through your heels. And then feel your body go soft. From there, let's pull right knee to chest, give it a nice close hug. And then flex and point our foot. Let's roll the ankle around gently. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. And then from there, we'll stretch that leg out and let's bring the other knee in. Again, nice close hug to start. And then our flex point. And that slow ankle roll. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest and let's bring the other knee back in. So we're going to give ourselves a nice hug while we're here with the shoulders relaxed. We're going to rock a few times side to side. That's going to be a nice massage for either side of your spine. And then hold to center and let's circle both knees around and around. And that's going to massage that low back. And then do a few the other way. And then just keep the knees tucked in. Now let's separate the knees, keep the big toes close, and just aim your knees so you've got one knee pointing out over each shoulder. While there, let's throw in a few more rocks. And then just hang out in that neutral center. Now let's place the feet down. Space your feet apart about hip distance, still toes in, heels out, arms at your sides, and start to slowly peel those hips off the mat. So I want you to lift up into bridge, and when you're at the top of your bridge, you want to feel activation in the buttocks and the hamstrings and the abdominals. We don't want to feel any pressure or weight in the neck, and we don't want to feel any tension in the knees. And then slowly come down one segment at a time. Once we're down, prepare to tighten the belly and let's rise back up. And then again, exhale and slowly come back down. We're going to try that once more, tightening the belly. So I want you to not only feel that spine leaving, but visualize it. So you can see it coming up one segment at a time. And then same thing going down, one segment at a time. And then once we've made it all the way down, we've got that nice relaxed spine. Let's bring the knees back into our chest for a hug. And then again, a couple rocks side to side. And then those easy knee circles round and round. And reverse. Now just hug the knees in super close. And while you've got them hugged in, I want you to tighten the belly. Press through the back of the rib cage. And then use the belly to roll you up. So your nose points at your knees. And your chin points at your chest. And then release back down. Try again, tighten the belly. Let's round up, nose toward knees. And we're back down. One more time, tighten the belly, round up, nose toward knees. Now as we exhale, we're going to roll up. Once you've made it upright, come into an easy cross-leg position. And I want you to feel those sit bones on the mat. And if you find it uncomfortable to sit in this tailor style position, try sitting on another mat that you've got rolled up to lift your hips a little bit, or even a pillow or a yoga block. And you find it easier because then it's not pulling on your lower back. So we're going to allow our palms to open face to the sky and rest our hands on our knees. Now let your chin drop to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. And then let's inhale, lift that and tip back to open our throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, lift the head to back, open the throat. And make your way back to that neutral place. From there, we're going to turn our head and look over that right shoulder. Come back to neutral and turn to look left. Again, through neutral and we look right. And then while we're there, let your chin drop towards your shoulder. Lift the head back to neutral. Let's rotate left. And let our chin drop towards that shoulder. And lift the head back up, return to neutral. And the chin falls to the chest once again. Now roll that left ear towards your left shoulder. Drop the chin and roll the right ear to the right shoulder. So we drop the chin and we roll. Drop the chin and roll. Drop the chin and roll. And then hold it there. And go ahead and place that left hand just above the tip of your right ear. Breathing into the side of your neck. And then let your right hand press into the mat. And extend the left arm high. Gaze up at your left hand. Let side bend to the right and come up. Again, side bend and lift. Side bend, sweep forward and out. Come back up. Open out. Sweep forward, lift up. And then let that arm come down. Once it's down, do a couple shoulder shrugs right up into the ears. And then relax and let your hands return to your knees, seated mountain pose. Chin to chest. This time right ear towards right shoulder. And place your right hand just above the tip of your left ear. Breathing into the side of your neck. And then pushing that left palm into the earth. Inhale, reach the right arm high, gazing up. Side bend to the left and left. Side bend to your left and left. Side bend, sweep forward, reach out, lift up. Come back out, sweep forward, lift up. And let the arms lock down. Now let's do some shoulder rolls from back to front. Start to increase the circle size. And we have some really big, slow arm circles. And then stretch it high overhead. Let the hands press together at your heart. let's return to seated mountain pose. So we've got one more inhale. Exhale as we soften a bit, and let's transition to hands and knees. Now once you've made it onto hands and knees, we've got shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Spread your fingers open wide and turn those hands in slightly, pressing through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. Those are foundational hands. Let the navel sink as you lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round up for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then just make your way back to that neutral place. Extend through the right heel, pushing it out so your leg is lifted hip level. Left arm forward, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower. And let's switch. Extend the left leg, push out to the left heel. Add the right arm forward, palm opening to the sky. Exhale, lower. And let's switch again. Extend and reach. Now we're going to bring the right knee in to meet the left elbow and then re-extend. So exhale on the way in and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck in, inhale, lengthen. Once more, exhale, tuck in, inhale, lengthen. Come back to all fours and we'll switch. Left leg, right arm extends, palm to the sky. Left knee, right elbow, and extend. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Inhale once more. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Return to all fours. Good. Now big toes close, knees apart. Push back with your tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. Turn your palms open to the sky and just sink down a little deeper. Take the left arm and feed it through the right armpit. Sink that left shoulder down. Breathe across the upper back and the shoulder. Let's bring it out and switch. Sinking that right shoulder down. And then come back out and stretch a little farther. Come back to foundational hands. Tuck the toes and start lifting the tailbone towards the sky. Let the head drop through extended arms. Feel your ribs pull closer to your thighs and the back of your shoulder blades stretching towards your gluteals. Let's nod the head yes. Shake it no. And then just hang out. Walk or dog, lift and lower each heel individually. And then press both heels down. Now let's inhale ourselves into a good sturdy plank. And then exhale back up into down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale down dog. Again, inhale to plank. And exhale down dog. This time we inhale to plank. And modify to your knees. Still with a nice straight line to the top of your head. As we lower elbows open, we're exhaling. Bring the chest down, then the hips. Tuck the elbows in and then press to the tops of the feet, the hip bones. Lengthen the spine and rise into Cobra. Exhale, going back down, elbows wide, and then they come in as we inhale, lengthen, and rise for Cobra. Again, exhale, coming down. And then inhale, lengthen, rise, Cobra. Now press all the way back again into extended child's pose. Palms opening to the sky as you stretch away from the center of your body. Return to foundational hands, tuck the toes, and we're back up into downward facing dog. Now let's inhale to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lowering, elbows down, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale to plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, Cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We'll walk our dog a few more times. And then press the heels down. Now step the right foot between your hands. Once you've got your foot in place, check that your right knee remains over your ankle. Your head is looking out, and you're on the ball of your left foot. There's runner's lunge. Let's try opening our arms for airplane lunge. And then let the hands release. And go ahead and let the left knee sink down. Press to the top of your left foot. And then start lifting upper body, reaching high to the sky for crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. Let's return to runner's lunge. Step the right foot back into plank. And then press back up into down dog. From there, we're going to take that step forward with the left foot between the hands. And again, we want to check to make sure knee stays over ankle. Got that head just extending out from the spine. And then try adding your arms for airplane lunge. Exhale the hands back down, sink the right knee down. Press through the top of the right foot, lifting upper body. Crescent moon. And then exhale, fold forward, hands on the mat. Tuck the right toes under, return to your lunge. And then step the right foot forward. Let your toes stay close with your heels apart. Let's inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale to your heart. Inhale to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. And exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. One more sun salutation. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Now let your arms extend at your sides, palms facing forward. Think about lifting and opening your heart center, feeling the sturdiness of your stance. There's our standing mountain pose. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back into lunge. Once there, press the right heel down, turn the right toes out slightly. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel and start lifting upper body. Check that your left knee remains over your ankle. Got your hip bones forward on your shoulders, squared out over those hips. Center your body weight equally into both feet. Add your arms when ready for warrior one. Now just let the arms open wide. Nice neutral spine, begin to hinge forward. And that's going to bring us into our warrior airplane. And then as we exhale, let the hands release to the mat. Return to the ball of your right foot so we're in lunge. Step the left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, back up into downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can hang out there or insert a push-up. And then press back up into down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, toward. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back into lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out slightly. Align the right heel with the back of the left heel and begin lifting upper body. Check that right knee is over ankle, hip bones facing forward, shoulders squared out over the hips. Add the arms when ready, warrior one. Body weight centered equally into both feet. Arms open, we neutralize our spine. Stay long in the waist, hinge forward. There's our airplane warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Return to runner's lunge. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Hang out there or insert a push-up. And then we're back up into down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Now let's return to standing mountain pose. And then let's inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. On the next exhale, begin to bend the knees and sink your hips like you're about to sit in a tiny chair. And while you're doing that, I want you to pull your knees close together. Now we're going to inhale and rotate off to the left, and exhale, tuck that right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. And if you want, you can try extending the arms open. On the next exhale, hands together, rotate back to center, and then let your fingers release to the mat. Begin to straighten the legs. Pull your ribs closer and closer to your thighs, and then cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands. Form a nice frame around your head. And remember, soft knees, bent knees is fine. We want to make sure that we're letting the upper body completely release. Now let the fingers release to the mat. Let's step back with that right foot into lunge. Once we have a good solid lunge, we're going to lift up our body, and that brings us into our high lunge. And then see if you can add your arms to make it crescent lunge. From there, let's open the arms wide. Begin to straighten the left leg as you're pushing that right heel down, and that allows us to rotate. So we end up facing the wide edge of our mat with our toes in, our heels out, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale for sunflower. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sunflower. Once more, exhale, fold. And inhale, sunflower. This time we're going to exhale, fold, and stay down there. Once there, press down through the palms. Push the arms straight. Inhale, look out. And then exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper down. So we're going to bend the elbows, let the forearms drop. And again, just let the upper body go completely limp. From there, let's press down through the palms again, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Now let's inhale, open the left arm wide. Exhale, open the right arm wide. And there's our straddle airplane. Now as we inhale, tighten the belly and begin to slowly peel your way up. Return to 5-pointed star. Let the palms rotate to face front and then let your hands meet together. Once they're pressed together, lace all of your fingers. And then press your palms away from your body. While you're pressing your palms away, begin to lift them up. Allow them to frame your head, keeping your upper arms a little bit in front of your ears, but feel yourself actually getting longer in the waist. And then let the arms reopen and return to your star. Next, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. And then when ready, bend the left knee. So we're going to bring that left knee out over the ankle without going beyond our toes. Want to keep those hip bones facing the wide edge of the mat, but we're going to look over our left hand. Now stretch that left arm a little farther forward. Lift the left, lower the right. Push your left palm to the sky and breathe into reverse warrior. Now start pulling the left leg straighter and straighter without locking. Continue to press through that left palm. There's reverse triangle. And then let's bring our arms back to shoulder level. We've returned to our start position. Now we're ready to begin triangle pose. So imagine yourself being pressed between two panes of glass. We're going to start to pull that right hip to the right, and then you're going to start reaching the left arm as far away from your right hip as you can, all while remaining pressed between two panes of glass. Now we're going to lower the left and lift the right. Think about pressing your right hip a little bit forward, rolling that right shoulder slightly back, and that's going to help keep you in a very straight, open position. Breathe away any tension from your neck and your shoulders. And I want you to feel all that open space that you've created in the front and the back of the body. Start to bend the left knee. And you can either place your left forearm on your left thigh, or you could reach your left hand to the mat. And that brings you into extended angle pose. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, begin to revolve the upper body. Let's return to runner's lunge. Once we've got our nice solid lunge, keep the right hand pressing down. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale the left hand down. Once it's down, start to straighten the left leg and extend the right leg behind you hip level. Position your hands to form a tripod with your left foot, and that becomes tripod balance. We can stay like that or reposition your left thumb so it's in a straight line with your left pinky toe, and then roll the right hip open, adding right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Bend the left knee, step back with the right foot, return to lunge. Send the left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can hang out there or insert your push-up. And then press back up into down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Now let's bend the knees and start to sink the hips. And as we're doing that, we're going to pull the knees closer and closer together. Inhale, rotate to your right, and then exhale, get that left elbow to tuck to the outside of your right thigh. And if you want, you can try extending your arms. And then let the hands come back together. Come back to center, let your fingers return to the mat, and then begin to straighten your legs. Once there, let's cradle elbows in the palms of our hands, form a frame, and let your upper body rest against your thighs. Fingers release to the mat. Left foot steps back into lunge. Now once you feel like you have a nice solid lunge, let's lift upper body into our high lunge. And then see about adding your arms for crescent lunge. Then we're going to open the arms wide, begin to straighten the right leg, pushing the left heel down. Let's rotate so we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. So we've got toes and heels out, arms extended, 5-pointed star. Inhale to the sky, exhale, fold, brush the earth, and then inhale to our sunflower. Exhale, fold forward, inhale, grow that sunflower. Exhale, fold, inhale, sunflower. This time we're going to exhale, fold. Press your palms into the mat. Inhale, flat back, look out. And exhale, try sinking down a little deeper. And then inhale, press down through the palms, look out, flat back. Let's open right arm and then left arm for our airplane straddle. And then we can inhale our way back up to 5-pointed star. Now let's inhale, start lifting arms overhead. Let your palms meet, let your fingers lace. And make sure those upper arms stay a little bit in front of your ears, no tension in the neck or the shoulders. Press your index fingers together and feel yourself getting longer out of the waist. Do a little side bend to your right. Lift up and do a little side bend to your left. Lift up, now let the arms come forward to shoulder level. And then let's open to 5-pointed star. From there, let's go ahead and turn right toes to face the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch, and then start to bend the right knee. Let it come out over your ankle without going beyond your toes, and center your body weight equally in both feet, while your hip bones and your chest are facing the wide edge of your mat. Extend the right arm a little farther forward, lift the right, lower the left, and then push right palm to the sky, breathing up the right side of your ribs. And then begin to pull the right leg straight without locking, bringing us into our reverse triangle. And then let's bring our arms back to the shoulder level. There's our starting position. So we've imagined ourselves that we're being pressed between two panes of glass. We start to pull the left hip to the left and start reaching that right arm as far away from our left hip as we can. Once we can't go any further, we send the right hand low and the left hand high. Pressing our left hip slightly forward, rolling that left shoulder slightly back. That's going to keep us in a nice, straight, open line. You're going to breathe into all that space. Releasing any tension that you're holding in your shoulders or your neck. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, start to bend the right knee. Now you can either place your right forearm on your thigh or reach your right hand to the mat. Left hand continues to stretch high. There's extended angle pose. As we exhale, let's start revolving the upper body. Hands return to the mat. We come back into our runner's lunge. And then we're going to keep pressing down with the left hand as we inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist, taking us into our twisting lunge. Exhale the right hand down. Now start to push the right leg straight and extend the left leg behind your hip level. Allow your hands to form a tripod with your right foot, and that becomes tripod balance. Remain like that, or position your right thumb so it's in a straight line with your right pinky toe. Rolling that left hip open, adding left arm to the sky will bring us into half moon balance. Exhale the hand down if it's lifted. Go ahead and step way back with that left foot on the right knee. So we're in our lunge. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And then exhale, we're back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. You can hang out there or insert that push up. And then return to downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Let's inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And let your arms come long at your sides. And return to standing mountain pose. So now I want you to find a focal point for your eyes. Fixate on that spot. Feel your belly button drawing inward to give you lots of stability in your core as you shift your weight into your right foot. Now bend the left knee, bringing your left heel towards your bottom, and see if you can place the inside of your left foot in the palm of your hand. And then let your right arm come forward. And that would be our beginning dancer pose. We can stay like this, or if you want to expand it, let the arm rise. And you can bring that left leg a little further back. And then let's release. Come back to our standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. They're going to come together behind our back. Once you've got them fastened together, pull down. Open the heart, open the throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, fold forward, pulling ribs closer to thighs, letting your head drop, and then sending the arms higher. Exhale, fingers to the mat. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And then return to our standing mountain pose. Now, finding that focal point again, begin to shift your weight into your left foot. Belly button's nice and tight. Bend the right knee so your heel comes up towards your bottom. And then see if you can place that inside of your right foot in the palm of your hand and let your left arm come forward. If you wish to expand, go for it. And then let's release. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, arms open, they come together behind us. Once they're fastened together, pulling down, opening throat, opening heart. Inhale, neutral spine, exhale, fold forward. Pull those ribs right into your thighs, let your head drop, and send the arms higher. Exhale, release, hands to the mat. Let's step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Keep right shoulder over right wrist. Let's open for side plank. Exhale around into full plank. Press back up into down dog. And then I want you to pull that right knee forward. So it's going to come right up behind the right wrist, and you're going to set the knee on the floor. Now set the left knee, come down onto the mat, and use your left hand to guide the right heel so it's aimed at your left hip bone. Keep the weight out of your right knee and center it over that left hip bone. And then start to inch the left leg a little farther back and sink the upper body closer to the mat. Now while we're here, consciously press down to the tops of your left toes and the outer edge of your right pinky toe, and that's going to keep your pigeon pose nice and active. And if this isn't a good pose for you, you can flip over onto your back and do upside down pigeon. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's make sure we're on our forearms. And then tuck the left toes under so you can lift the left knee. Now we've got a straight line from the left heel right out through the top of our head for second position pigeon. From there, step the right foot back, and there's forearm plank. Good. Now see if you can move yourself into your full plank. And let's do left shoulder over left wrist this time. Opening for side plank. Come back around into your full plank and then press up into down dog. Now let's bring the left knee forward so it's going to come up behind the left wrist. Going to set the knee on the floor. You can bring the right knee down as well, and then use that right hand to guide the left heel across the body. Aim it at your right hip bone and start to inch the right leg farther back. Keep the left knee pointing to the side edge of your mat, and then start to lower upper body. We want to keep the weight out of that left knee and over the right hip. Press down into the outer edge of your right pinky toe, and then or the left pinky toe, and then the tops of your right toes. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's make sure we're on our forearms. Tuck the right toes under to lift that right knee, and there's our second position pigeon. And then let's send the left foot back so we end up in forearm plank. Keeping a nice tight core. Let's move into our full plank, and then right back up into downward facing dog. Let's come back down onto all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. Exhale, nice round out for cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, round for cat. And And then just return to our neutral place. And let's come back and have a seat. We'll start by stretching the legs out in front. Press our hands down on either side of our hips. Push out through the bottoms of your feet. And then sit like you're sitting at attention. And then we're going to exhale and soften a bit. Let your fingers walk forward. Push back through your tailbone. Let your upper body fold down. And then let's come back up. And then once we're up, we're going to bend the right knee and walk the foot in closer. And start by just giving it a nice close hug. And then let's keep the left arm hugged around. And take the right hand and bring the back of your right hand so it comes to the outside of your left hip. Inhale, sit taller and straighter. Look over that right shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. And I want you to reach both hands so they're alongside that left leg. Kind of pull a little bit further forward. And now we're going to take the right arm and we're going to wrap it around the bent right knee. And we're going to come around with the left hand. And see how close we can get our hands. If we can get them to come together, great. You can use a towel, a strap, or a sock. Go as far as you can, then sit up tall. And look over your left shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. And go ahead and stretch both legs out straight once again. Press your palms down on either side of your hips. Push out through the bottoms of your feet. Sit like you're sitting at attention. And exhale as we soften. Let your fingers walk forward. Push back through the tailbone. Again, we're melting down. And then slowly rise up. Now keep the right leg straight. We'll bend the left knee. Walk your foot in. Nice and close to your body. Start by just giving yourself a nice tight hug. And now we're going to keep the right arm wrapped around that bent leg. Take the left hand, bring it around so you get the back of your left hand to the outside of your right hip. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, rotate at the waist so we can look farther over our left shoulder. And then let's exhale and untwist. Let your hands stand on either side of that straight leg and try to pull yourself a little further forward. And then we're going to take that left arm and begin to wrap it around the bent left knee. See if we can bring the right hand around and get your hands as close as you can. Maybe you can hook them together or use some kind of extension. Once there, inhale, sit taller and straighter. Exhale, we're going to look over that right shoulder. And then let's exhale and untwist. And we'll stretch out both legs again, but this time, let's take our legs wider apart and push out through your heels. And then start to walk your hands forward, push back through your tailbone. Feel your belly button pulling towards the mat, not your head. If you can get your belly button down, your head's going to follow. You want to really think about lengthening the spine as we're doing this. And we'll slowly come up. Once we're up, let's reach that left hand towards the left ankle. Do a side stretch over. Come on up, rotate so you're facing that left leg, and then fold forward. And then start to walk yourself back into the middle of both legs and pulling yourself a little farther forward. And again, coming up. This time, let's side stretch to the right. Lift up, rotate to face the right leg, and fold forward. And then walk yourself back to the middle. And then again, let's bring ourselves up. Once we've made it all the way up, we'll bring our legs together. And let's bend the knees and place our hands behind our thighs. So once that's done, we've got shoulders relaxed. Keep the head held high, the belly button tight, nice straight spine, and balance on your tailbone. And then begin to extend your legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. And then let's rebend. Try again, let's extend. And rebend. Again, let's extend. And then see if you can let go. And then let your hands come down so your fingertips point right at your butt. And I want you to ease back onto your forearms without sinking down into your shoulders. And then pull your knees to your chest and see if you can get the soles of your feet to press together. And then we'll bring the knees back together. And from there, come all the way down onto your back. Extend your legs to the sky. And let your arms rest at your sides, palms open to the sky. Now see if you can reach up as close to your ankles as you can and think about pulling your toes over your head. And then let's keep the left leg in, but let the right leg lower all the way down. Once it's all the way down, use your right hand, put on the outside of your left ankle, open the left arm wide to the side, and then just gently pull that left leg across the midline of the body. And I want you to keep as much as your hip area on the mat as you can while you're pulling that leg across. And then bring the leg back to neutral. Let's bend the knee. Place the foot on the mat. Extend both arms out wide. Shift your hips a little to the left. Tuck the left toe behind the right knee, and then use that right hand to press on the outside of your left thigh, guiding that knee towards the mat without lifting your left shoulder. And then let's come back to neutral. Once there, knees into chest, and again, stretch the legs up straight, arms at your sides, palms to the sky. And then try reaching up and pulling those toes like you're trying to pull them over your head. And then we're going to let the left leg lower all the way down. Once it's all the way down, we're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right ankle, open your right arm to the side, and then just pull that right leg across the midline of the body without lifting your hips. So I want you to really feel this going up the right side of that hip and outer thigh. And then let's ease back to neutral. And let's bend that knee, set your foot on the mat, open arms wide to the side, shift your hips a little to the right, right toe tucks behind the left knee, and then your left hand's going to come across on top of the right thigh and start to gently draw that knee downward as we turn and look right. And then let's bring the knee back to neutral. Once there, let's bend both knees. Keep the feet on the mat, toes in, heels out, arms at our sides. Tighten the belly, and let's press those hips towards the sky. So now we're back into our shoulder bridge. And then try pulling the left knee in and stretching the left leg way high. Bend the knee, place that foot down, and we'll switch. And then bend the knee, place that foot down, pressing both hips a little higher. And then as slowly as we can, pressing ourselves back into the mat. And once we're all the way down, one knee at a time, pulls into the chest. Give it a nice slow hug. Feel that amazing stretch going all the way down the spine into those gluteals. Little rock side to side, again massaging either side of our spine. And then those gentle knee circles round and round. And reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in nice and close. From there, let's set that right foot down and then slide the right leg out straight. And a gentle circle of just that left knee. So breathe into your hip while you're doing this. And then do a few the other way. And then just hug it in. And bring the right knee and we'll switch. Send the left leg out. And that nice easy circle round and round. And then reverse. And hug it in. And extend the leg back out. And then once it's made it back out onto the mat, arms at your sides, palms to the sky, and let your body dissolve into your mat. Noticing the differences we feel from when we started in this position. Guiding our breath into any areas that remain tense or tight, or any areas that are chronic for us. Maybe it's a shoulder, or a knee, or a hip, or even something to do with our stomach, our intestines, or our head. Send away all anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, a hopeful heart, and a kind heart. Spreading kindness and compassion to all sentient beings. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. I thank you for joining me today. I hope that you feel renewed and ready to face the day and the week ahead. Don't forget to hydrate, lots of sips of water throughout the day. Lots of spreading of kindness. I'll be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.